It's Friday, the week is over, the weekend's here, and it's time, as always, for YouTuber News. Take it away, Spinning Globe. Thanks, Spinning Globe. A vegan YouTuber is forcing her pet fox to also go vegan. A new study has revealed how much money YouTubers actually make, and it's not much. I'm so lit right now. Not my words, but the words of a new song that's been called The Next Friday. And of course, it's the return of Dan Howatch. All this, plus My Neck is Warm, is yours on this week's edition of YouTuber News, the video news service from WeTheUnicorns.com, now available in colour. Our first story, a vegan YouTuber is forcing her pet fennec fox to also be vegan. Sorry, what? YouTuber Sonia Say insists that the plant-based diet she's giving her fennec fox is both healthy and victimless. But this goes against the advice of fennecfox.net, who insists that fennec foxes should be eating insects, if not raw meat. I don't know about you, but for advice on fennec foxes, I think I would probably trust a website called fennecfox.net. To be clear, it's not like the fennec fox is the most carnivorous animal in the first place. It's not like it's eating puppies. The kind of stuff a fennec fox is apparently supposed to eat, according to fennecfox.net, are things like mealworms, crickets, silkworms, you know, stuff that's technically alive, but who cares? Like, I know the whole thing with vegans is they don't want to eat living things, and I respect that, but mealworms? I mean, they don't even like being alive. There's been a lot of backlash to Sonia and the diet she's feeding Jumanji. By the way, the fox is named Jumanji, because why not? But she insists that she's gonna keep that fox vegan. So I guess we should all cross our fingers and hope this somehow just works out. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, what do I know? What am I, a doctor? Yes, I am. I'm a doctor. Doctor of Fun News, that is. Alright, next story. Our second story, a new study has revealed how much YouTubers actually earn from YouTube adverts. And the answer may depress you. According to a study by Professor Matthias Bartel of the Offenburg University of Applied Sciences, the top 3% of YouTubers barely make enough money to clear the US poverty line. That's really not a lot of money. This means about 96.5% of users don't make enough to clear the poverty line at all, meaning that that is not nearly enough money to live on. Now, to be fair, he is taking into account everybody who's got a YouTube account, and you know, the majority of people who have accounts aren't trying to be YouTubers. So you've got to take that with a pinch of salt. But what is interesting is this thing about the top 3%, because if you're in the top 3%, that means you're probably trying to be a YouTuber. But the top 3% make, on average, about $16,000 a year, or £12,000. Now, that sounds like a lot, but that's for the whole year, which is really not very much, considering especially that YouTubers have this reputation for just earning money like crazy. Plus, to even make it into that top 3%, you need to get about 16 million views a year, which is about 1.4 million views a month. So you need to be pretty successful on YouTube to still make barely enough money to cross the poverty line. So where are all these rich YouTubers? Where are all these people making all the money? Well, they're in the 1%. That's 1%. They're the ones making all the money at the top. This is why I'm not rich, by the way, because I don't know the difference between 2 and 1. It seems like the only way to make the big bucks is to be PewDiePie. And at this point, with YouTube as saturated as it is, probably not going to happen. Which is why we should remind you once again that YouTube is an amazing thing to do as a hobby. It's an amazing thing to do, you know, to expand yourself creatively. But you probably shouldn't go into it expecting it to be your #1 source of income, at least at the beginning. Maybe in time it could evolve to be, but don't quit your job to become a YouTuber. That's dangerous as hell. It's also worth remembering that, of course, YouTube isn't the main way YouTubers earn money. For many YouTubers, it's the smallest source of income they have. Most YouTubers make their money off things like merch, brand deals, sponsored videos. So next time you see a YouTuber doing a bit of a cheeky sponsored video with a bit of a hashtag ad in the title, don't roll your eyes, give that video a click, because that might be the only way that YouTuber is really making any money that month. You know, it's just so hard to see all these smaller YouTubers struggling, you know, especially as someone who is very much in the 1% of YouTube creators, you know what I mean? When you're at the pinnacle, like me, when you have the kind of subscribers that I do, you know, when you get in the kind of views these videos get 8,000-9,000 views per video. And when you got that, you know, it's easy to lose a sense of perspective, but, you know, we've all got to rally together and help out the little guy, you know, the dudes out there who are getting 7,000 views, you know? So every day I take a break from swimming in my pool of money and I go and click like on some small schmuck's video. And I know that makes their day. Certainly makes mine. Our third story, my phone is always wet, but more on that in a second. The internet is going crazy for a new song called Lit right now. Now, it's not actually that new, it came out last year, but it's sort of risen to prominence and now it's really peaking and blowing up. But what exactly is it? Well, with the story is me. Me? Thanks, me. Well, it's a bit like Rebecca Black's Friday. You've got a young girl who clearly has a little bit too much of the old Dollarino and who has inexplicably decided to make herself a music video, despite the fact that the song is real bad. What's weird about this one is that it's not even a new song, it's an existing song. She just has changed some of the rap lyrics to be about school and dabbing and the comment section being so lit like a candle. Do you get it? Because candles are lit with you light a candle. But then lit is also slang for like good. So what she's done there is a kind of double you wouldn't understand. This video's got everything you could ever want. It's got a Taco Bell, it's got kids awkwardly dancing near a car, it's got someone dabbing in a classroom. It's art, damn it! I suppose in terms of news, this isn't news, but I thought I'd just make you aware of this if you hadn't already seen it, because you're probably gonna hear a lot more about it in the coming weeks, and then months, and then years, because memes never die. They never die even when they're no longer good. You like that evil Patrick meme now, but you're not gonna like it in 2025 when politicians start using it. When they finally work out it's a meme and start using it. And everyone's like, oh no, they used a Patrick meme. That was so 7 years ago. Well, those are our 3 stories for the day, and you know what that means. And I wish you'd tell me, because I've forgotten. I can't remember what it is I'm supposed to do now. Something with YouTuber, is it Shane Dawson watch? Is it Markiplier Minute? Are we going to do a hot Markiplier Minute? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it is. It's Markiplier Minute. It's time for Markiplier Minute. Hi, welcome to Markiplier Minute. What has Markiplier been up to? Well, I'll tell you in under 60 seconds. Mark went to the grocery store this week. He bought some apples. This has been Markiplier Minute. That was a really great episode. I love that. That was great. Well, I guess it's time to wrap up the show. Just kidding, it's time for Dan How Watch. Let's do it. Hi, welcome to Dan How Watch. I'm Chuck E. Cheese. What has Dan been up to this week? Well, a variety of things. As you know, he released a video in which he said he wants to live his truth, which is a wonderful video. I suggest you check it out. Really enjoyable. Well, also this week, he went to a theme park because he decided to have some outdoor fun for once. But unfortunately, things didn't go entirely according to plan. He went on a roller coaster, and the roller coaster had like an indoor bit. You know how some people do like an indoor bit with animatronic stuff? And as he was going through, there was an animatronic snowman, and it spooked him because, as you remember from last week, he did get trapped inside a snowman and nearly die. Anyway, Dan freaked out so badly that with his enormous superhuman strength, he accidentally destroyed the entire roller coaster, which is a shame, and very expensive for that theme park. But Dan's rich, so he just paid for it. This has been Dan How Watch. Really good episode. That guy is not running out of ideas. These are fresh as hell every week. The sound of a fennec fox sneaking into the fridge in the middle of the night to steal a steak reminds me that it's time for our question of the week. Last week I asked you a question of the week, as I do every week, and I'll ask you another one this week, won't I? Because you're lucky like that. But only one of you got the answer to last week's question correct, and that person was... Take it away, me. Thanks, me. The correct answer came from someone named Abigail May, who said that the correct answer was almonds, which is actually correct. If you think about it, it's a bit of a... The question had a bit of a wordplay in it, and it kind of all makes sense when you put it all together, but the answer was almonds. So congratulations to Abigail, you win this week's prize, 100,000 yen. Now it's time for this week's question of the week. Pens and papers at the ready. Open your ears, because here it comes. A man is locked inside a prison cell that's impossible to escape. There's no doors, no windows. It's impossible to escape from there. How does he feel about that? Like, how does that even make him feel, you know? So get your answers in the comment section below, and I'll read out the best ones on next week's episode. I'm Benedict Townsend. This has been YouTuber News, which airs every Friday on the We the Unicorns YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter page, all the pages. Don't forget the best way to get YouTuber News is to hit subscribe, and then you'll get the latest episodes delivered straight to you when they come out. And also, if you could do me a small favor, if you've enjoyed today's episode, or if you just enjoy the series in general, please could you hit like on this video? It helps us out with algorithms. It makes me look pretty good to my freaking boss, who's always on my back trying to cancel the show because they think the show's bad, because it is. So if you could hit like, and that would help out the show immensely. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. I really hope you have a great time. I'll see you next week.